Hi, I'm going to attempt to tell you what you will need to complete this Scratch project of the solar system. So before we begin, let's make sure you have all the correct parts. The stage. Click on the stage, in the background tab, make sure that you have 4 backgrounds. If not, you can always copy one by clicking on the copy one, and then if you want to edit it, either move the sun somewhere else or add some more text, you can do that. For this project, you'll need 4 backgrounds, and I'm asking that you put the sun in the corner, and it can be slightly different position. This one I added the Earth, the different planets to it, and I named the planets. So you want to have a different background so that as they're changing, the Scratch project or your Scratch program will make it look like the sun is moving and your planets will be rotating, or just mainly your Earth will be rotating. The only thing we're going to have rotating or changing is the Earth. So make sure that you have 4 backgrounds. If not, copy the last one and switch it up and put some text on it. Next thing you will have to do is click on the script. This is the part that makes the background change. The first thing you're going to add is a controller. What you're going to tell the program to do is when the green flag is clicked, you're going to tell the program to switch backgrounds. So right now you probably have no script here. So first, click on the control, drag over a green flag to I'm going to call it the staging area here. Next thing you will drag over is wait 1 second, and you might want to change this, but for right now let's just leave it at 1. Then you're going to tell it to change to which background. So you go over to looks, you're going to drag over a switch to background. Right now it says 4, and I'll tell you what I'm going to explain to you what you're going to need to make sure you do. You're going to make sure you have these in order, but you're going to repeat this pattern. So control, wait, and then drag over another look. And what you could do is you can right click and duplicate it, and you just snap them together. Or if you want to do it one by one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, got 4 wait so many seconds because I have so many backgrounds, and then you're going to have 4 of the looks, which say switch to background, the particular background. Now what you need to do to make sure that you've got them in the right order is go over here and click on the background tab. And I use a pen and I look at the background titles because they might not be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to do mine are in background 5, so I'm going to write that down on a slip of paper. And there's no number on that word that says background. There's a background 3, I'm going to write that down. And then background 4, I'm going to write just the number 4 down. So I'm going to go to my script and I'm going to make sure they're in order. So background, just click on the down arrow, background. Now this one should say nothing, so click that one. Click on the down arrow. This one says 3. And then the last one, according to what I wrote down, is 4. Alright, so I'm just going to, the last thing I'm going to drag over is this bar called forever. So that means your program is just going to keep on going back, just going through the series until you say stop. And I'll show you how you stop your program. Alright, so I've got, I kind of think of these like Lego pieces or blocks put together to tell my background what to do. Alright, so now we're going to click on the sprite. If you have the cat still there, you're going to have to change it into a planet. So you could, if the cat's there, you just right click on it and delete it. Alright, so if you don't have the cat there, if you have the cat there right now, right click and delete it. Now you're going to draw a new background and you're going to make an earth. You can just do a circle and just draw out a circle, And then what I do is I just do the brush and I draw something that looks like land. Because of course the Earth has 7 continents, so I'm just gonna I just kind of doodle and say okay. Oops. Right now I have two sprites, but I'm only gonna want one. So I'm just using this example. I'm gonna go to right click and duplicate and delete this one. Alright, so I'm gonna go to my costume just to show you what I did with the first planet I made. This is Earth. I'm gonna click on costume. See, this is where I'm at. I'm the sprite, costume. I've got 4 planets. And what I did is I just created the first one and I edited it. I just erased it and then just drew a new piece of land on it. Then I had 2 of them. I clicked the copy button, made this one, and I clicked the edit button and I changed it. So I started out with this one. I just copied the last one and then edited it, changed up the land. So what I ended up was 4 different series of Earth, so that when you create your project, it'll look like they're rotating because each are different. So go ahead and do that if you haven't already done that. So again, you'll have one background or stage over here. Of course, when you click on it, there's actually 4 there. You'll have one sprite, which is the Earth, and there'll be 4 different views of it. Next thing you need to do is change the script. You need to tell the Earth what to do. So again, I clicked on Control. I said when the green flag is clicked, wait 1 second, switch the costume. So I went up to look, and I said switch to costume. Here again, you're going to have to look at your numbers and find out what numbers are here. But anyways, let's go ahead and go ahead and repeat this. So I'm right here. I'm switched to costume, and I did add a saying here. So this is where I added a saying. So you might want to drag this over here and have the planet say something. So I said you could have it say hello. You could leave it and change it and click it, type something in there. Right, then I repeated that, so I dragged over another control. I said wait 1 second, click on look, switch to costume, the next costume, a control, wait 1 second, switch to costume, the next one. So again, you'll end up with 4 of the purple looks bars and 4 controls telling how many seconds to wait before it changes to the next costume. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta add one more. Alright, and the other thing I did add was some music to it. So you might want to add some music. So you click on sound. And I drag this bar over here. And after I start the program, I'm telling the program to start playing music. You can click on this, click up here on sound. You can import different sounds. Maybe you want to do a drum machine. You just pick a sound. Up arrow changes the category. And then I just said okay with the one I wanted. So maybe I'm going to change it to party noise. So I'm just get rid of this one. Go to my script, use the pull down arrow, and change it to party noise. The last thing I add was one of these forever bars, telling the program to keep playing forever until I, come on, drag over there, playing until I say stop. Alright, so to test it, you're going to go over here, click on the green, and it's moving quite fast. I don't want it that fast, so I'm going to hit stop. And you notice that it says hello and this, so it's got too many controls right now, so I'm just going to drag this all over here. You can always, when you're making yours, you can keep this just copy my script for the Earth. You can copy my script for the stage. I'm just going to get rid of this. Alright, the one thing you need to check on is click on this and make sure that your costumes are in order. So I'm going to go up to costume, and again I take my pencil and I write down the orders. 1, 2, costume 2, costume 3, costume 4. It's a numerical order. I'm going to click on my script. Make sure I've got them in order. 1, 2, 3, and 4, so that they're going to go through the whole set of costumes. Alright, so let's see if it works now. So you can put it in full screen. Click the green arrow or the green flag and see if it works. I'm the Earth and I rotate around the sun. And you might have to tweak it. You stop it. I hit the escape key. And you can play with the how many seconds before it changes. Maybe you want to make it go faster or slower. This is a script for the Earth and I like it at 1 second. I might change the script for the background. I maybe have it change every 3 seconds. So what happens when they change, the changing of the background and the Earth costumes gives it an apparent visual of the solar system and the planets rotating around the sun. Don't forget, as you're listening to this video, you can just pause this video, do the necessary changes to your program. You might want to make this screen smaller by using I sent it down the taskbar, come back here. You could just make this smaller by clicking here and just drag it to the side, and then have the video playing on your other side of your screen, so you've got 2 screens. And that's how you make your program. If you need help, just put the red hand on your monitor. I'll come help you. And enjoy working with Script.